Most people work hard their whole lives yet never get rich, even in top countries like the US, UK, and Europe. But the truth behind this will shock you more than you expect. Here is the shocking fact. According to multiple reports, around 80% of people struggle with money forever, no matter how smart, educated, or hardworking they seem at first glance. But there is a hidden rule behind this gap. A simple rule that quietly decides who builds wealth and who stays stuck, and almost nobody is taught how it really works. Today you will discover 3 powerful revelations. Why effort alone fails, how a small group wins repeatedly, and the secret 20% rule that changes everything. This story is not about luck. It is not about talent. It is not about being born rich. It is about patterns most people never notice, and once you see this pattern, you cannot unsee it. Your view of money, work, and success will change forever after this moment. So let me show you exactly how this happened and why it keeps happening in every country, every economy, and every generation around the world. Imagine 2 people, same age, same city, same job, same salary. 10 years later, one struggles and the other is wealthy. This is not random. According to sources, this gap appears in almost every modern economy, from New York to London to small towns across Europe. Something invisible is at work. That invisible force is often called the 80-20 rule, also known as the Pareto Principle, which means a small part creates most results. In simple words, 20% of actions create 80% of outcomes. This pattern shows up in money, business, time, and even daily habits. But here is the twist. Most people know this rule yet still fail to use it. That is where the real story begins. Money today feels confusing. Prices rise, jobs feel unstable. Online gurus shout advice. Yet most people feel more stressed than ever before. This is why this matters now. According to reports, millions work longer hours today than ever, but still feel further from financial freedom. The system changed, but the rules people follow did not. That mismatch is costing people their future quietly, one paycheck at a time. Here is a small surprise. More income does not fix this problem. Many high earners still live paycheck to paycheck, according to multiple studies. Another surprise, saving harder is not enough either. Some of the best savers never build real wealth over their entire working lives. So what actually separates the winners from everyone else? The answer is not what schools teach, and not what most financial advice explains. At the center of this story is decision focus, not working more, not learning everything, but choosing the right few things consistently. The wealthy, according to sources, focus on fewer moves with bigger impact, while most people spread effort across too many low-value actions. Think about your daily life. Most of your time goes to tasks that feel urgent but change nothing long-term. This is not an accident. The modern world is designed to keep you busy, not wealthy. Notifications, bills, and distractions quietly steal your best energy every day. Now here is where things get really interesting, because this pattern is not new, and it has been tested across history, industries, and people. In business, a small number of customers create most profits. In work, a few skills create most income. In money, a few choices matter most. But if that is true, then why do most people still chase everything instead of focusing on the right 20% that actually works? The answer is uncomfortable. Focusing feels risky, it feels boring, and it feels wrong when everyone else is running in all directions. So people stay busy. They work harder, they add more goals. Yet their results barely change year after year. This creates quiet frustration. Here comes the first major revelation, and it sounds simple, but it hits hard once you truly see it in action. Most wealth does not come from working harder. It comes from removing low-impact effort and doubling down on what already works. Picture this. You work 8 hours a day, but only about 90 minutes actually move your finances forward in any real way. Those 90 minutes might be learning a high-value skill, building an asset, or making one smart long-term decision. The other hours feel productive, but according to experts, they mostly maintain survival, not growth. That difference changes everything. People who get rich protect those high-impact moments fiercely. People who struggle let them disappear into noise and fatigue. This is why two people with the same job end up in totally different financial places over time, even without big promotions. But if you think that is crazy, wait until you hear this, because the second layer of this rule is even more surprising. Most people believe opportunity is rare. But according to sources, opportunity is everywhere, yet attention is limited and easily misused. The wealthy learn to say no early. They ignore most paths so they can fully commit to one that compounds over time. Meanwhile, most people say yes to everything. Extra tasks, extra spending, extra stress. Their energy gets divided into nothing. This brings us closer to the hidden mechanism that keeps 80% stuck and only lets 20% break free financially. And the reason is not intelligence. It is not discipline. It is how choices stack quietly day after day. We are about to uncover the most misunderstood part of the 80-20 rule and why it secretly controls your future. But before that, notice this pattern in your own life. Which 20% of your actions actually changed your money situation? Most people struggle to answer that honestly. That silence is the clue most never stop to examine. Now let us move into the second major revelation, because this is where the rule becomes uncomfortable and explains why effort alone keeps failing so many people. According to researchers, most financial growth comes from a few repeatable decisions, not constant hustle, and those decisions often feel small at first. For example, one skill learned deeply can outperform 10 skills learned halfway, especially when that skill connects to leverage like business, technology, or ownership. In the past, jobs rewarded time. Today, markets reward impact. This shift quietly changed who wins, while most people still play by old rules. Experts suggest insiders understand this early. Outsiders are taught safety, balance, and spreading effort, which feels smart but limits upside. Here's the contrast. The public is told to diversify attention. The wealthy concentrate attention, then diversify later after momentum is built. This is why many people feel busy yet broke, while others look calm and ahead, even during global uncertainty and economic stress. But wait, there is a plot twist most people miss. The rule does not just reward action. It punishes distraction far more aggressively. Every low-value choice steals time from a high-value one. This hidden cost compounds quietly, according to long-term behavioral studies. This brings us to the most shocking discovery of all, because it explains the system behind the system. The 80-20 rule is not just about effort. It is about leverage, which means using tools, systems, or assets that work without constant input. Leverage can be businesses, investments, content, or scalable skills. Sources suggest these create results while you sleep or rest. Most people trade time for money forever. The top 20% build something once and let it pay them many times over. This reframes everything. Wealth is not earned daily. It is designed intentionally, then protected patiently over long periods. So what does all this mean for us today, especially for regular people watching this right now? It means chasing every opportunity is dangerous. It means saying no is a wealth skill. It means focus beats motivation every single time. Short term, this explains stress and burnout. Long term, it explains why wealth gaps keep widening across countries and generations. The lesson is not to copy the rich blindly. It is to study patterns and apply what fits your own situation carefully. One practical takeaway is simple. Identify the small number of actions that actually improve your finances and remove the rest slowly. Another takeaway is patience. The rule works quietly. Results often show later, which is why most people quit too early. Before we wrap up, there is one final thing you need to know, and it may surprise you the most. The 80% who never get rich are not failing. They are playing a different game without realizing it. Once you change the game, the odds change too. Not instantly but steadily. And that is how real wealth is built. This brings us back to the opening truth. Hard work is common. Focused work is rare. That difference decides everything. If this opened your eyes, remember this. Wealth follows clarity, not chaos. Fewer moves, better moves. Repeated long enough. Here is a quick recap. Effort alone fails. Focus creates leverage, and the right 20% compounds quietly over time. If you found value here, like the video, subscribe for deeper stories, and share this with someone who feels stuck financially. For a deeper dive, watch the next video where we break down how to find your personal 20%. Now I want to hear from you. What is one action you believe creates the biggest impact on your money right now? Like, subscribe, and share.